I don't have any kids. I think it's amazing people who do the parent thing. I just happen to know it's not for me. What I have concluded from hanging out with my friends who have kids is that kids are weird. I was over at a friend's house way back when we could go to somebody's house without risking their life, and she was freaking out because all she had was strained peas, and her baby was on a kick where they would only eat sweet potatoes. She was not wrong. If there was a YouTube video of what happened with that kid and those peas, it would be called Tiny Screaming Rage Monster Flings Green Sludge with Paw Patrol Spoon. As she wiped the peas off everything, she laughed and said, "Yeah, he's just a picky eater right now." Okay, but I've seen that kid try to eat 3 Legos, a handful of dirt, and a June bug with no reservations at all. So, what kind of evolution are we running here? And how are parents keeping it together to deal with this on a daily basis? I gather that some of it has to do with lying to the kids. I was listening to the radio again back when I went places in my car, and they were talking about lies that their parents had told them when they were kids that they didn't find out until much later. Stuff like, my parents told me that the ice cream truck only plays music when it's out of ice cream, and I didn't learn that was wrong until I was 16. Or, I was 12 when I learned that chocolate milk doesn't come from brown cows. And then somebody said, my parents told me that you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese unless you have an invitation to a party. And I was like, oh no, that one's right. Ah, damn it. I was today years old when I learned that you don't have to have an invitation to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Good one, Mom. Of course, now you couldn't get me in there with an invitation and a bribe. I went to kind of a Chuck E. Cheese knockoff with some friends, and one of the friends said that she couldn't believe that they served alcohol. And the other friend, who was a mom, said she couldn't believe it if they didn't, and she didn't know how parents would get through it without it. So, special love today to all of you out there who are responsible for not just yourselves during a tough time, but also tiny food flinging humans, sending extra love your way.